pretty well, right?
Yeah, I can see everything now. Yeah, it just had frozen. Yeah, what you yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So we right now we have a 30-day trial for you guys. We sent you the invite to be inside the portal. All you need to do is log in, and you have administrative access right now. So the cost is 12.50 per month, and that includes our onboarding, membership, import, branding, email templates that we have inside there, as well as our support on the portal. Um, it may go up just a little bit just to see how we got to connect the back end for if you're doing any invoicing. Like I said, we can do the Clover, we can do the um, definitely do the QuickBooks part of it as well on the back end to get that done. Um, Again, we can say we can collect payments and dues. You can do so when a member comes in, say somebody has, all they have to do is put their bank account in. They can do it by credit card. They can pay by credit card. Um, and this is what their view would be. And I'll show you this when we get to the live portion of it. I'll let you see what that is. So they can literally come in, see they'll get a portal like this that's a dashboard like this that's tells them what their tasks are. They, if the Zulu organization has tasks for each one of the members, like your dues, or if there are certain meetings, they'll have that will automatically be pushed out to all the members or certain members based off those circles or communities that we have in there. So, and then people could make their own to-do list. That's what that task is, a part is. Um, then you'll see uh, up. Whoops, I didn't mean to go fell forward. So you'll see up here you have different tabs. So this is actually a portal for the members. So if they have things that they're working on, they'll have a project tab where they can go in and do things that they're working on for themselves. And it's not shared out with the membership unless they want to. They can make their own appointments. I don't care if it's doctor's appointments, if it's appointments inside the organization. This is their portal. They can do whatever they want inside here. The billing will that's where all of the invoices will come in. So if they have some dues that are owed, their ride packages, those are the things that you as an administrator can push directly out to all of the members. So you'll be able to see that. It'll pop up inside their own dashboard. So you like right the example here, you see $700, and that's their membership dues. They can go ahead and pay the whole balance, or we can set up subscriptions. Or that's what we call it, subscriptions, but basically a payment plan over a course of time. And it'll give them warnings when that payment plan, that payment is due. Also, Riot membership will be Riot packages will be in there as well. They can also upload and download files in here. So if say you have a logo or something you want to get to somebody, or a flyer you want to get to somebody as a member, you can send that to whatever groups that in there. So it's really a communication tool for all of the members inside. And what it does is it's a time saving tool, and it just improves the whole organization being able to to talk to one another. Any questions about this?
No, no questions from you.
Gotcha. All right. And then so it's just not, and again, so we can also handle all the emergent dice inside here. So if there are membership packages, so um, you could say they want to purchase their ride packages. We can put those ride packages in here, and you can tell them, this is from the administrator's point of view. So you can see inside, you can put several packages in here, set the prices on them. So when you, as an administrator of the portal, you push this stuff out, it'll come back and it'll appear in the members portal like this. So they can go ahead and pay for their ride packages in here. If they have a question about anything, they can send a message back to you or the team that's handling that. about the ride packages if need be. Um, it's just, again, it's just an easy way to communicate. All of this stuff is connected directly to QuickBooks. And I know you use Clover as well. We can sync to both. If we need to, we can even sync to Stripe and do payouts. I like QuickBooks and I like Stripe the best. Not simply because they cover you. Unlike Clover is a good tool as well, but Clover doesn't have the insurance part of it, where if there is somebody hacks in, they're not covering you. You just whatever that is, they're gonna give you an apology and say, "Hey, sorry we did this, but we're gonna try to keep as much stuff. We'll tell you what got breached and try to hopefully none of that stuff gets out. But Stripe has an insurance package on it where they'll cover any damages that happen as well as QuickBooks. But we can integrate to all those other tools as well in the background. You'll see that once you get into the portal. Again, meetings, events, this is just another space where if you need to meet with members, you have your membership meetings on a monthly basis, you can set an agenda to each one of those members, or you can send some comments to each one of those members. And the members could talk amongst themselves inside here. So, if they have friends that they want to, they can add those friends inside their membership portal, or they all can talk amongst each other if they need to. It's a real personalized dashboard for all of your members of Zulu organization. And right now, document management. So one of the things that you can do, you can manage all your documents in here. So say if you have your made packages, say you want to set up something where, uh, say, sponsors, you need a sponsorship for your made packages. You can put those made packages in here, and then that won't go forward unless somebody sponsors it. You can have that actually assigning part inside here. So you can really, manage a lot of documents inside this portal as well. If you need to search for a member, the membership directory becomes searchable once it's in there, so you can find everybody in there. You can create custom page links, and I'll show you that on the live part. I think this is the last slide, but it's a really robust thing, and we already have it branded for you guys. We can change this at a whim. You also have access to do that as an administrator to change whatever that brand you wanted to look. This is just what we did. So, any questions on this? This is the last slide I have.
No, no question.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch here and kind of give you an idea of what. Let me get out of that mode, and switch to the actual dashboard. So this is my view of it, and when I'm gonna give you a different view as well. Give you a different. So inside here, let's go as an administrator. Let me give you the circles. Let's try to get to circles. There we go. So inside here is where all the magic happens. So what we would do, we would put all of the members inside of all members thing when we first come in. And then we would separate them out by if anybody was characters. And we would need to know, we would work with you guys to try to figure out who those officers are, what are the different titles to go inside here. And we place that stuff inside the portal. From here, you can do marketing to each one of the members. You can add files in here for each one of those members. I'm going to show you. So if there are files that need to be sent to, applications or anything that needs to be sent to the members, you have access to do that inside here. You can actually put things on people's calendars if need be. You can make it appointments for the members if need be. You have a really uh, open uh okay, you have a real tool where you can send information instantly as an administrator of this to each one of to all of the members, and that's 700 people inside here, and you can do it by circles, by you can even create internal companies inside it. We would change the names of this because right now the company that we're dealing with is Zulu Associated Pleasure Club. So if you had another thing for Zulu, like for Mother's Day, we add them in as another group of all the people that are inside here. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, and then all the financials, you have access to everything inside here as an administrator. So if you want to create things where people owe their dues, you can set that up inside here. And so you already have, I think I've already sent these out to you guys when we did these last year. So these are ride packages we've put inside here, membership dues. We even have what we call it subscriptions right now, but these are, say, a member that only that wants to pay in parts. So we'll set that up, say, hey, he pays in four, or he'll pay just before the end of the year. And each year, it's an automated system that will send those members, hey, a reminder, hey, your dues are due during this month, whatever. So all that's set up in the back end of this um, portal. Let's see what else we can do inside here. Now, all of the members, and I'll show you the membership. Let me pull this over here. So when members come in, I'll show you what they see, and I'll give you that. When members come in, this is what they'll see. So it'll be branded for Zulu. Right now, it's just, since this is our system, it's branded portal, and this is how you would get to it for your login. You would get to
Hmm.
portal.nmis-media.com, and it'll bring you here. All of this is changeable. We just put this up here right now for just so you can see that it can be branded for Zulu's organization. Um, and then once you get in, I put a quick little login. I'm going to log into this one right here so you can see what a member would see. Again, there's that area. Everything we just saw on the slide. So here's some board meetings that coming up. We know they have some board meetings, regular meetings that are crew meetings that are coming up. All this stuff was pushed in through the back end here. So let's go to appointments. I think I put them in an not appointments. What did I put it in on? Is it calendars or settings? I think I'm just trying to. There you go. So we generated all the appointments and everything that go inside of the um, portal, and we told it exactly where it's going to go to. And then what the members see, oops, which one is this? And again, if you want to create your own projects inside here, you can. You can create your own projects inside here. This is from the member side. Let's go back. Oops, I didn't mean to close that out. If they want to create their own appointments inside here, and this is each member again, this is their portal. So they can create their own appointments inside here. They have their own billing of things that they need to do. This it shows up, hey, you got these many bills. They have this, each member will see their own stuff, and they can go in
Hmm.
and pay it if they want to. Pop them out an invoice. They go ahead and pay now. We can connect it to QuickBooks. They pay the invoice. They get, see, you can say first payment. It keeps track of all this um, uh, um, inside the portal. So you know who's paid, who hasn't paid, how much you owe. All that is going to be tracked inside here. Let's go back to dues. Let's go back to dues. And so you can see all the things that you owe inside here. Everybody has their own little workspace. That's the things to do, any kind of requests. You can email membership if you want to inside here. Um, any kind of messaging. You have an email messaging box that's connected to your email. So they can see all their emails in here. They can't say that, oh, we missed the email. Because if you logged in your portal, the information is going to be there.
Right.
Because as an administrator, you push all that stuff directly out to um, to the members. You can see all that's the login. They have you have an internal web page. This also will be a page that's on the outside. So if members don't know where that is, we can connect it to the Zulu page and say, hey, this is where you go to log in for the membership. They click login, it'll bring them directly to that page for login. I'm already logged in. So it's bringing me back to the portal. Um, you also, if the members, want to know, say you get some new pages in here, websites, all those websites are listed here as well. So if they ever want to go to the homepage of the Crew of Zulu website, it's there. The Zulu memorabilia shop is in there, anything for Lundi Gras Festival. So as you can see that this is one little area that anything that's Zulu, you can put it all inside this one area. And it's very versatile on the back end. Once you get into, and that's what I guess we would be working with you guys with, is just kind of how to go through and create all of these flows. We have 24/7 support in here. We can create a support page. So if the membership ever comes in and say, oh, I don't know how to do this or whatever, they can email us and have a support page where they can email. We haven't set that up yet and that stuff yet. But they can go ahead and, email us on support if they have something wrong. You'll be CC'd on it as well. I'm trying to think of anything else that we got inside. I mean, it's a very robust system. Um, and you can, like I said, you can do, I can't stress that enough. You can do all kind of things inside this portal. You can create other web pages. If you need to do marketing to anything internally to the members, you can create campaigns in here. So say somebody's running for a campaign. We can create add a campaign inside here where we want to place it. If you're going to make it a website or whatever, we can put that inside here as well and create a whole campaign just for the membership. Later on, if we want to, and you can see, we can do it and put it in if people have using Microsoft Word, whatever they're using to receive their emails. We can even set it up to that by membership. We can create once we create the campaigns, everybody's running. We can even put in here a voting a piece if you want to. If we wanted to, send in a vote, we could probably put that in there as well. Because all we need to do is create it. Excuse me, but there's some time in there, for us to kind of figure out how you want to present that to the members. So this is basically it. It's a complete dashboard and we have a whole bunch of things to help members to learn how to. I mean, we'll help you guys learn how to use it. So we have some videos and stuff inside there on how to do that kind of stuff. But this is pretty much the whole kit and caboodle of the dashboard. Like I say, it's very, very versatile. Um, we can do everything from giving calendars to making appointments to um, just communicating with the members. I'm sorry, what did I do with that page? There it is. But all of this stuff, and if you have other people you need to be on a team with you to help distribute this stuff, we can even create those areas for you. So all that for, and for the 1250. But like I said, we once we get to the integration, it'll probably go up just a little bit more because we got to integrate those other payment platforms in there.